Previously on MasterChef.
Hey!
You're back.
3 cooks sought redemption.
What else is gonna go wrong?
But Alpha and Fiona couldn't reclaim white aprons. Ilya then held the advantage, cooking with crab.
It's all or nothing.
5!
But everyone's favorite delivery rider fumbled his chance.
Everything on this plate is inedible.
And Ilya left the kitchen with shaman. Coming up, the toughest ever passage to the finale.
Come on, let's go, let's go!
Serving a 2 Michelin star menu.
The taste was just mind-blowing.
Then the home cooks are in the crosshairs
After 2 stars, there is really only one way to go.
of a 3 Michelin star maestro.
Someone's going home today and it's not gonna be me.
So, Andy, how do you feel about being in top 4?
Top 4. Unbelievable. I still pinch myself every day. Finishing line is just within sight. So I really have surprised myself at how far I've come in this competition. So yeah, good job, Andy.
Where do you think we're going?
Like, there's so many places we can go to. I think we just follow the GPS, lah.
We are in Chef White's. Has to be a restaurant takeover. But the question is, which one?
I'm a kopitiam, coffee shop kind of guy. So as we are walking in, I look at the decor and everything nice, prim and proper. I was like, oh no, expectations high.
Wow. Welcome to the 2 Michelin star JAAN by Kirk Westaway. Congratulations, top 4. You made it to the semi-finals of MasterChef Singapore. Well done.
Can't believe they entrust the 4 of us to cook in a restaurant of such prestige. Feels incredibly honored. I'm very excited.
Every minute is precious, so let's spell out today's challenge. Chef White's can only mean one thing. This is, of course, none other than the Restaurant Takeover Challenge. Tonight, you'll be conducting your first ever 2 Michelin star dinner service right here in JAAN.
It's 2 Michelin star. It's of the highest caliber. The expectations are super, super high. It's gonna be crazy madness today in the kitchen.
JAAN's most valued customers will be coming to celebrate. It's the end of the restaurant's current look before the dining space undergoes a massive renovation. And literally, the end of an era. So this is a big night for everyone who's coming. Please join me in thanking our host today, Executive Chef Kirk Westaway.
Chef Kirk is so handsome.
Kirk, thank you so much for having us in your beautiful restaurant. Tell us, how tough is it to cook at a 2 Michelin star standard?
So the hours are demanding, the standards are extremely high, and the cooking ability must be absolute maximum. There's a lot of pressure, but we enjoy what we do as well.
The dishes for tonight's celebration are a selection from JAAN's ever-changing seasonal menu. First course will be a soup and bread from Kirk himself. That will set the standard for the rest of the night. Then each of you will be responsible for cooking 1 dish for 20 guests.
Even though 20 guests don't sound like a lot, but when every single plate has to be perfect on dishes that you have never made before, I think that is going to be a real challenge for tonight.
So, Charlene, the appetizer is salt-baked white beetroot and caviar. We make a salt crust with a combination of herbs inside that we individually bake the white beetroot. Inside there's a soft light cream and some horseradish.
Looking at the dish, it's so intricate.
So the sauce, the idea is it's a split sauce, so you get to taste the oil, which comes from a high-grade olive oil and freshly blended dill with the caviar pearls and a white wine-based sauce. So the pressure points really are precision, making sure each and every roll is the same thickness and length.
The flavors are well balanced. I'm worried about whether I can replicate those flavors and whether I can roll up each roll perfectly. 20 plates times 4 rolls means I have to do 80 of these tiny little things.
So, Naresh, what we're going to do here is our hen's egg. Lightly poached, Inside we have black truffle and a celeriac custard. In the smaller egg, we have a celeriac and black truffle risotto with home-cured pancetta on top. And the final step will be our soldier. So the idea is an elevated eggs and soldiers. This is a soft brioche with a 24-month aged Devonshire cheddar cheese. The couple of challenging points to remember on this dish is the cooking of the egg yolk is very precise, and the risotto must be rich and creamy.
Eating this and tasting all these textures, it's freaking me out a bit because I've never really cooked anything like this before. It's going to be a tough one.
Okay, Andy, for this dish, it's going to be my blue Scottish lobster. Alongside, we've got some of our braised sweetheart cabbage. Underneath is a reduction of the lobster sauce, a little coral powder, and in the cabbage parcel is some of the roasted lobster claw as well. The side garnish will be a warm brown butter mayonnaise that works very well with the combination. Here we need to be very specific with cooking lobster. It's very precise with preparation. It must be perfect.
I've worked with lobsters before and I'm pretty confident with the ingredients. So yeah, I think I'll be able to replicate the dish today pretty well.
Okay, Jonathan, for you, I've chosen the dessert. Fresh black truffle ice cream with chestnuts and a fresh English custard. So the pressure points are really getting the ice cream made early and precisely. And the combination of the ingredients, there's a little puff pastry at the bottom, must be light and airy and crisp, cooked all the way through with a combination of the chestnuts, and also the custard is a must.
I'm trying to memorize the flavors here. I'm very happy that they gave me dessert because doing pastries and desserts is something that I personally enjoy. I feel confident that I can nail the different components.
Right. You'll need to complete your own dish, but also work together to keep service on track. You'll be judged on the quality of your own dish and your contribution to the team.
Kirk and his team will be keeping a close eye on your work as you cannot drop from JAAN's high standards. You'll be given 5 hours to prep, and service will last 2 hours.
5 hours does seem like a long time, but every dish that we serve out has to be perfect. We better be working at turbo speeds.
The cook with the best performance today will be rewarded. And this reward is a big one. JAAN by Kirk Westaway's diners expect only the very best. So cook like your lives depend on it. Your 5 hours prep time starts right now.
It's very pressurizing to have the reputation of JAAN's on our shoulders. I really don't want to disappoint Chef Kirk because it's his name on the line.
I'm definitely excited to cook in a 2 Michelin star kitchen. It's definitely something different.
I'm starting on the baby beet first because that takes the longest time. Just chop off the tops and then put them in the oven. It needed the least prep.
Looking at my other competitors' dishes, mine seems a little more complicated. So I gotta show them my A game. I wanna show that I can walk the walk and talk the talk.
Andy, how are you doing?
So I'm done with my lobster.
And are you cooking the claws inside?
Not yet.
Okay. So Andy, we need to speed up a little bit for these lobsters. Get cracking, Andy.
I feel that 5 hours is a time long enough to prep for everything. I'm not stressed at the moment. No problem.
Okay, Charlene, how are we looking?
The baby beetroots are in the oven. I'll go check on it.
Okay, remember we said the main focus is to get the big beetroots on first. Is what we need to do.
I should have started with the big beet first. But I thought, okay, while the baby beets are there, I can work on the dough for the white beetroot.
We're going to make this nice dough. What we're going to do is individually wrap them. And we're just going to incorporate that all the way around, nice and evenly.
The important thing about wrapping the beets is to make sure that there are no cracks so that the beetroot won't caramelize. It's Michelin star food, so it's important that the food is perfectly cooked.
How many more do you need to do?
4 to 5.
Yeah, we need to move quicker than this.
I may be a bit behind, but I'm working as fast as I can already.
We need to get the beetroots in the oven as soon as possible because there's people waiting to use oven here as well.
45 minutes in, my ice cream is in a chiller. My confidence level is incredibly high. I feel like I'm very on track, nailing everything at this point.
All right, guys, 1 hour down, 4 hours to go. We want an absolutely stunning service. Got it? Yes, sir. Thank you.
I feel like I'm behind time.
The lobster, there's so many claws. Smash, 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 done. Next. Smash, 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 done. Next. What are you putting now,
The baby beet, because still not ready.
Charlene's beets are taking way too long. The egg yolks need to stay in the oven at the soonest because it takes 80 minutes to make the perfect egg yolk.
Woohoo!
Finally.
Naresh, are you done with the oven?
No, I haven't even used. I'm waiting for her to come out.
Mine is inside, no, bro. The lobster head.
How long left?
8 minutes, 50 seconds.
8 minutes. Yours?
At least 10 more.
Okay.
I need the oven for 30 minutes, okay? So
No, I gotta put in my eggs first, bro.
at this point in time, everyone needs the oven. It definitely feels like it's the start of like an oven war.
All right, guys, 3 hours, not a lot of time. Let's go!
Still not soft enough.
The baby beetroot doesn't seem completely soft. I think they need a bit more time.
Hi, Charlene. How are we
So
doing?
hard. But they've been in the oven for a long time.
Okay, let's put that back inside for 25 minutes in the oven.
I feel a bit bad that I'm putting everybody behind, but the beetroots are just not ready. Can't force them. Can't make them cook any faster.
Oh, she still has things inside.
Oh my god.
No, she's still eating.
My eggs are gonna hatch by the time I put them in the oven.
Charlene, how much longer do you need for your beetroot?
About 10 minutes.
Then I'll throw my tool in the oven.
Jonathan, are you using the oven after me?
I'm using right now. I just need it for 15 minutes.
15?
Yeah.
Let me get this straight. 10 more minutes for Charlene's beads, another 15 minutes for Jonathan's tuile. Like seriously, guys, you're killing me here.
So, Kirk, 2.5 hours to go. How are they going?
I think they have a lot to do, and they've had a slow start. One of the major problems is Charlene's beetroots.
Oh.
It's put every section back. They can't move forward until she gets the beetroots cooked and taken out of the oven.
Oh dear. Are there any star performers in there?
Jonathan's in a good place. He's getting organized. The food is coming together. He's getting dishes and tasks ticked off on the list. I think they're doing well, but they're slightly flustered. But hopefully they're going to bring it together. Let's see how they go. But they're feeling the pressure.
The rest of the beetroots are out.
So she's coming out of the oven. We need to get the eggs in.
He has put his stuff in the oven as well.
Take it out. Bad luck.
Jonathan, how long more do you need on this?
1 minute.
Okay, do 1 minute, then take it over, change it to steam.
Finally. Less than 2 hours, guys. Come on, let's go.
Okay, we got this. Let's go.
Nice skills. Good job. Charlene, how are we doing?
I'm almost done with the baby beets.
You should be able to just squeeze these skins off, see?
Oh,
You don't need to use a knife, you can just squeeze them off.
Oh.
All the skin comes off.
how come yours comes off?
I don't know how to peel them. He made it look so easy, but I tried and I just couldn't get it to do the same thing.
All right, you guys, 4 hours has gone by just like that. You've got 1 hour to go. We want exceptional food from you guys. Got it?
Yes, Audra.
Yeah.
Got it.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
oven's yours.
So I'm actually quite tight on the time because the puff pastry takes 30 minutes to bake, so I cannot screw that up. I'm feeling the pressure.
Randy, yeah, let's have a look at this cabbage. How many portions do you have?
27.
Do you have any more cabbage?
No more. I went like, what? What's wrong? Like, what did I do?
How many cabbages did you use for this?
3.
3. I was expecting double the portions. I see it. It's still got the vein in the center, which is what we're trying to remove. I think we had a lot of waste on this cabbage.
The veins won't taste good and it doesn't have a good texture. So now I have to take those part out. 8 pieces per plate.
Yeah, 8, but you're not gonna have that here.
Looking through the cabbages and I realized I might not have enough for service later.
Chef Lin, I need to get a couple more portions of cabbage. Can you help me out, please?
Yes, chef.
Let me get ready for that for tonight.
So I have difficulties trying to get the tuile out because it's so thin, it breaks too easily. I'm afraid that I might not have enough tuile by the start of service.
Guys, guests are on their way. You have 30 minutes to service. Let's go.
When I put out the puff pastry from the oven, it starts to shrink into that oval shape. It's not supposed to be like that. At this point, I feel very worried because I'm very unsatisfied with the puff pastry and the tuile.
How long more you need, bro?
15.
Hey, bro, we really don't have much time, man. Is yours done?
No, but I need it because wouldn't have anything to serve. Are you done with the pastry? It's obviously not done, you know.
Hold up, man. minutes, bro? 15. Hey, bro, we really don't have much time, man. Is yours done?
No, but I need it because wouldn't have anything to serve. I feel a bit upset with Naresh at the oven. Because I know dessert is the last dish, right? I let y'all use the oven first, but then you need to give me some time to bake my stuff also, what?
Naresh, let's just do your egg.
If Chef Kirk didn't even step in, I'll probably still be waiting to cook my eggs.
Okay.
Chef Kirk saved my ass.
Twirl after twirl, they keep burning and different stuff just keep messing up.
I don't know what happened, so it should be round, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know how you got that shape out of a round ring. I've never seen it before, but...
Because I didn't know we have to cut it after it's baked.
I'm really doing everything I can, but it's still not enough.
We damaged more twirls than we made so far, didn't we?
Yeah.
So put all this rubbish in the bin as well.
Like, you're really trying your best, but your 100% is just not good enough. Part of me really wants to just give up, but then I really come so far. I have to at least try.
Hang in there, lah.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm good.
Hang in there.
Guys, the guests are being seated. It's 5 minutes to service. You're lucky that Kirk soup course is going out first.
Hey, you guys, pay attention for a second. Chef Loon's going to take over from here and guide us through a very smooth and organised service, please. Enjoy, have a great service. I look forward to tasting. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
So service is starting. I think there's a bit of pressure that it's the first dish going out right after Chef Kirk's soup because obviously his soup is going to be perfect. And if my appetizer is anything less than perfect, then it's going to be such a letdown.
I'm going to bake a new batch of puff pastry.
I refuse to plate that out. I'm gonna bake this one more time.
I know if I don't redo it, my dish will at best be like a 5 out of 10. And 5 out of 10 is not enough to stay in this competition. I crank the temperature up a bit higher in hopes that I'll get it to cook in time.
Charlene, your starter starts now.
Full sauce.
Service.
The beetroot dish is really refreshing.
Wow.
This is the salt-baked white beetroot. The guys are finishing off with a little bit of the caviar sauce, and this one's been prepared by Charlene. For me, pretty close. However, I do believe the seasoning on top of the beetroot is missed, so it's just skipped one level on the extra seasoning.
I had some salt on mine. Not all of it, but in some places where I had the salt, it tasted really good.
The cutting on everything's been very delicate. I mean, if I sat here in this restaurant eating this plate of food, I would have never known it was an amateur cook who put this together.
Great start by our contestants. I can't wait for the next dish.
Absolutely, a great start.
So when my second batch of pastry comes out, it's looking a bit pale, but there is no time for me to cook for another 10 minutes. I need the puff pastry to cool down.
All right, so next you're going on the egg. Let's get ready on that, please.
I have all my components ready, but the celeriac risotto only can be done to order.
Naresh, first table. I need 2 risotto.
Yes, chef.
Come on, now, move.
Thankfully, I have the rest of the guys to help me with the plating.
3 pieces around the egg yolk.
It had to be a team game. Only if we help each other out can we bang out a successful service.
Service.
It's delicious. The taste was just mind-blowing.
Service. Can we change the toast? It's a bit no?
Yes, chef.
No brown edges on the side. I cannot send this out, huh? Hurry up. Come on, 2 toasts now.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Wow. Look at this.
So this is our hen's egg. At the bottom is a celeriac custard.
Wow.
It's delicious.
Realistically, he's nailed this dish. I think the risotto was perfect. The aubergine was clean and subtle, the seasoning was perfect. The egg yolk was jammy and rich, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. And the toast is that final bite that works very well. For me, it was a perfect dish.
Although, gentlemen, looking around, I mean, we finished our dish, and there are some diners out there that have not even received theirs. So that does concern me that there's something going on in the kitchen.
I went on my second course and literally nodding off.
Come on, Naresh, let's get the last table out now.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
You sure you're gonna send this?
It's not the same size. This one? Trim it a bit.
I need to redo,
Come on, let's go.
It's disaster. I need to redo the toast all over again.
Come on, move.
Give me 2 minutes, chef.
I have diners waiting, and I have JAAN's reputation hanging on my shoulder. I can't believe toast is doing this to me.
Service. We need 4 plates, yeah?
5 hours in the kitchen, it goes by really fast.
How long do we need?
2 minutes, chef.
Come on, move!
Yeah.
Working in the kitchen in JAAN, it's harder than I thought it's gonna be.
No.
Wait, ah.
At this point, I just can't wait for this to be over.
Service.
The lobster's like butter, it's just melting in my mouth. Yeah, it's perfectly cooked.
This one is the blue Scottish lobster. Alongside is the sweetheart cabbage that's been tossed with some of the roasted claws. In front of you is a warm brown butter mayonnaise. Texture of the cabbage is perfect. Really crunchy, really sweet. I think the mayonnaise is very nice, but the head of the lobster was slightly undercooked.
My cabbage was under-seasoned. I actually like the brown butter. That was the one for me that actually brought the dish up.
My cabbage was actually very well seasoned,
Yeah.
which shows a bit of inconsistency, especially for this table.
Yeah.
But we should have identical plates.
Yeah.
So when it's my time for service, I'm taking extra care and precaution to make sure that every plate is perfect so that nothing gets sent back to me.
Jonathan, get ready to serve the first 2 desserts up now.
Yes, chef. Okay, ready for
Good
service.
job.
Thank you.
Let's go.
It's really good. It looks very pretty with the flower petal and all that, yeah. I was trying to eat it elegantly, but the pastry was a bit tough. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
So this one we call our chestnut sandwich. The best way is to crack the twill and really get all of those elements at the same time.
Black truffle ice cream is outstanding.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Unfortunately, on my dish, the puff pastry was raw.
My pastry was raw too. It's a bit underwhelming when you get to that point. But I thought his chestnut cream was really light. The tuile had an added sweetness to it, and with that extra crunch.
You get that crunchiness, you get a
Yes.
crispiness.
Yes, beautiful. Shame about the pastry.
Big shame.
All right, guys, service is done. Thank you.
I'm so glad it's over. It's so tiring. Okay, it's really a whole new ball game. I'm very proud of each and every one of us.
Today, you guys attacked the hardest challenge in the competition so far, the always daunting restaurant takeover challenge.
The decision is now up to us. We need to balance your kitchen performance against the dishes we tasted.
Charlene, I think from the beginning, we had some problems with the oven. But apart from that, your attention to detail, your military precision in rolling up the beetroot and your plating showed true expertise.
Thank you, chef.
Naresh, you had a bit of a bigger task compared to most people in the team, but you really executed the dish at the highest level. All the components came through very well. The seasoning on every element of the dish was perfect.
Thank you.
Andy, you did a great job with working out the seasoning, the balancing on the sauce. What we could look at is another direction of communication in the kitchen. Just a way to control your section, but also allow people to assist you when the moment is heated. And Jonathan, you started off very strong with the ice cream. One item, I'm sorry to say, was the pastry on a dessert was actually undercooked, but the rest of the cooking methods were perfect, on point. You really have a natural talent for pastry, and I think you should follow up with this interest and progression for the time to come.
Thank you, Chef.
Right, so we are rewarding one of you with a place in the finale. The person who's going straight through to the finale is Naresh.
I'm super proud of myself. No words can describe. It's just absolutely amazing. I'm going all the way to the top, baby.
Thank you. Guys, it was a tough day. Thank you very much from myself, my team surrounding, and really appreciative to see what you're able to achieve, and congratulations, and I wish you the best of luck in the final.
Thank you, Chef. All right, guys. So, have a good rest tonight. Recharge. We'll see you back in the kitchen tomorrow because any of you guys still have a shot at the title. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Welcome back, guys. Naresh, you can head straight to the deck. As epic as last night was, we always ramp things up at every stage of the competition. So, after 2 stars, there is really only one way to go. Welcome to the 3-star invention test.
Fine dining again. They're really piling on the pressure, man. 2 already, I think it's hard to impress. 3, I don't know, man.
A 3-star test demands a 3-star guest. He spent 6 years working under Gordon Ramsay before becoming head chef.
Gordon Ramsay.
Please welcome from Zen, Chef Tristin Farmer.
My first impression of Chef Tristin is that he looks a bit scary, as with most chefs who have, how many Michelin stars. There's this aura around them. So, feeling a bit stressed out.
Tristin, thank you so much for joining us in the MasterChef Kitchen in Singapore. It's just amazing to have you here in the kitchen sharing your experience with our contestants.
No, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Tell us, how hard did you have to work to earn your 3rd star?
Well, I suppose it's been 20 years in the making. It started off washing pots, washing plates, and I just sort of fell in love with the atmosphere, the adrenaline, the camaraderie in the kitchen. To win 3 stars is about consistency, hard work, and every single plate of food you serve is 10 out of 10.
So guys, today's challenge is about creating an immersive fine dining experience.
I have no idea what Michelin-style dining is like because I haven't had such an experience.
Today, Tristan's about to transport us into a dining experience worthy of 3 Michelin stars. Pay close attention to what comes next.
You guys want to come up and have a look? So the idea with everything we do at Zen is we want to cook it to order. We don't want to overcomplicate things. So we start off, we've got a beautiful dry-aged Chalondaise duck. So we're dry-aging these in-house 3 to 4 weeks. We then have this is sea buckthorn koshu. We then got some beautiful morels.
When Chef Tristin is plating out, it's like magic happening on a plate, At first, they look quite unassuming, but then when he plays everything together, it's like, oh, that makes sense. It's really the attention to detail that strikes me the most.
And then, lastly, a little bit of chili oil to finish.
Beautiful.
3 ingredients, 4 ingredients on a plate. Serve with some personality.
Today, we expect a Michelin-worthy experience from each of you. Not just from the way that you cook a dish, but also from how you present it.
So Tristin has brought 4 of his favorite ingredients from Zen. Your dish must star one of the ingredients, but also tell a story. So, starting with Charlene, choose 1 cloche and take it back to your bench. Ta-da! Right.
No hesitation.
Oi, oi, oi. So it's my turn to pick. I can't make a decision, so I'm just gonna go the most adult way. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Okay, there you go, Andy. Grab your cloche and back to your bench, please. And away you go, Jonathan. Oh, nice.
Guys, the ingredient you missed is pigeon. Thank God. All right, guys, let's see what you have under your cloches. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, what is this? I've never seen this kind of meat before. Like,
So, Jonathan, you have some wild venison from France.
I actually don't know what venison is. I don't know what animal it comes from. So I'm going into a challenge blind.
Charlene, you've got Japanese Wagyu. And Andy, you've got lamb saddle on the bone. So in the pantry today, to elevate your dish, we've brought some of our favorite ingredients that we use in the restaurant that we've sourced from the markets in Japan. I want to see how you can elevate your dish and add some personality and a little bit of creativity.
You have 90 minutes to cook 4 portions of your dish. You'll then need to complete your plating and presentation right here at this table. Make full use of the MasterChef pantry. And as always, take only what you need to reduce waste. Your 90 minutes starts now!
I've never done lamb because I don't eat lamb. But I know how to cook lamb. I just clicked with a name, Wonderlamb. So I'm basing that end product and then trying to piece what ingredients can go with all those. I have to bring my A game. Someone's going home today and it's not gonna be me.
Chef Tristin has 3 Michelin stars, so I'm sure he tasted a lot of dishes. I feel like whatever dish that I make, it has to be something original. So I really have to rack my brains for this. I need to go into this cook with all the focus that I have. Cannot afford to slip out at any moment.
Tristin, home cooks presenting a 3 Michelin star style dish. How do you think they're gonna go?
I mean, it really is Michelin star. Doesn't mean to say it has to be crazy food. It's about using the best possible ingredients and having your personality on a plate and everything done to perfection.
Now, my biggest concern is with the Wagyu beef. And it's so perfect as it is, and it needs such minimal cooking. Well, the fact that we have a 90-minute challenge in front of us, will that make Charlene feel the need to use all those 90 minutes to then overcomplicate her dish?
That's the whole point of the challenge, right? Is to not overcomplicate, to take your ingredients and cook from the heart. The 90 minutes should definitely go into the flavor profiles, the garnishes, the sauces, and bring out all the flavors that she's going to incorporate.
Today, I'm making handmade udon with torched Wagyu beef.
The inspiration behind it is my family. I mean, my kids love beef udon. I think that's one of their favorite dishes. So I'm going to try and cook that in a more elevated manner.
All right, Andy, tell me what's going on.
So it's gonna be called Wonderlamb.
Wonderland.
My lamb is gonna be honey spice marinade with yogurt, accompanied with a perchette puree with yuzu caviar, also pickled choco. I've already thought of like an end product, so the way I'm gonna plate the dish is gonna look like a fairy tale.
Okay.
Yeah, because this whole journey has been a fairy tale for me.
Wow, okay. I think it all sounds great. Make sure whatever you're going to put on the plate, you're 100% happy with and you've given yourself enough time to cook it.
Okay.
Right, guys, 30 minutes down. You've got 1 hour to book your spot in the finale. Come on, guys.
Today, I'm gonna be cooking a dish I call 100. Basically, it's a pan-seared venison served with a herbal soy reduction. This is my take on a herbal soup, a herbal stew. When I was younger, my mom always coerces me to drink like this grossly bitter bowl of like herbal soup before an exam, telling me that, you know, you're gonna get 100 marks if you drink this. I never ever get 100 marks. I have about 4 to 5 elements. I'm thinking of doing a medley of roasted vegetables and endive slaw as well as fried enoki mushrooms. Timing for today is super important.
For the beef, I'm intending to torch it. I tested out 1 slice because I'm not sure whether torching the beef is enough to completely cook it. If I ruin this Japanese Wagyu beef, the judges are probably going to kill me.
Guys, listen up. Halfway mark. Stay calm, stay zen. 45 minutes to go.
45 minutes left. I time myself. I don't want to cook my lamb too early because I really want that marination to soak into that lamb.
I really like my sauce. I'm hoping the judges like it too.
Jonathan, how are you going with your cook?
I think everything is going pretty well.
Okay, so your venison's in the sous vide?
Yep.
Okay, next.
I'm also serving it with some roasted veggies.
Okay, So your roasted veggies, you've got pumpkin, sweet potato.
Purple carrot.
And what's the other whitish one?
I really have no idea.
Parsnip?
Parsnip, yeah.
Yeah? And then what else?
And then I'm serving with a slaw.
Okay, I'm feeling very confused with your dish at the moment. The whole dish, you can't forget what the whole dish was about, right?
Right.
It was about your venison and that herbal remedy. Can you see what I'm trying to tell you?
Right. Honestly, I didn't really think about the whole precision thing. I feel like I have no time to change it up at this point.
Okay, I'm feeling very confused with your dish at the moment.
Honestly, I didn't really think about the whole precision thing. I feel like I have no time to change it up at this point.
This is a 3 Michelin star experience, right?
Right.
Not Friday night dinner.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Jonathan.
I'm going to use yuzu to tie the whole dish together. I really need to find the proper balance and, just hope for the best.
Have you cooked your lamb ready?
No.
Should we go in now? Remember, you need some time to rest it. Put the timer on. 20 minutes, Charlene.
I am behind time as usual. I need to make my udon, I need to grill my beef, I need to finish up my soup.
My confidence level, not very high at this point.
Hi, Charlene.
Hi, Chef.
Can I know what's going on? You've got beef in here which you're searing. You've got raw beef there.
Yeah.
Is that marinated already?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I think you've got to compose yourself, Charlene. It's going to be fine. Come on.
I know.
Okay,
I'm trying.
good luck.
I'm trying.
I'm feeling overwhelmed. Too much to do, not enough time.
Contestants, you have 15 minutes and 4 portions to plate up. Let's go!
Charlene, do your noodles as soon as possible.
Okay.
When I cut into the venison, the colors look super nice. I'm very satisfied with the taste. I'm just hoping that it's up to the judges' standards.
Get all your components into tableware. You've got 5 minutes to go.
Come on, Charlene.
Okay. I'm trying.
Last 5 minutes, I'm freaking out. I realized that I've not done my yuzu caviar. That's one of the main components. I'm rushing to get that done.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up!
Woo!
All right. We can't wait to try your interpretations of a fine dining experience. First up is Jonathan.
When I bring my dish up to the judges, I'm just hoping that I've done enough. Today, I actually made a dish I call 100. So essentially, we have a pan-seared sous vide venison. Plating the dish in front of the judges is like collecting your results when you know you haven't studied the best. I'm definitely feeling quite nervous about this. So I'm calling this dish 100 because when I was younger, my mom always forces me to drink up a bowl of herbal soup the night before any exams. So that's kind of my inspiration behind the dish.
I'm interested to see, because medicine's not normally delicious. I hope this one is.
So here I have my dish 100. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you,
Enjoy.
Jonathan. I think the venison was cooked perfectly. The sauce is delicious. I think all of the elements in the dish are seasoned really, really well. But I feel as a dish, it doesn't come together, and I also think perhaps there's one too many elements.
Right, okay.
Sometimes less is more. So you've got to have a certain level of restraint to pull things away. But I think your intention was to take citrus and kind of bind all the elements together. And I think you did that justice.
Thank you, chefs. Thank you.
Next, to take us on a fine dining experience, Charlene.
So today I have a Japanese-inspired meal. It is handmade udon with torched Wagyu beef. Beef udon is one of my kids' favorite foods to eat.
I don't really have a story. I'm just going to tell them in a matter-of-fact way that these are the Japanese ingredients that I work with. I'm just hoping that I do justice to the ingredients and hopefully have good flavors on the plate.
So you can have this several ways. You can start off with just the plain udon in the broth so you can appreciate, the flavors of the broth. And then later on, you could put the beef inside and have that together. In between bites, you could, refresh your palate with a little bit of the pickle.
Charlene, you know what my favorite elements in the dish? The beef with the pickle and the wasabi. That's it. The noodles are cooked right, but when you eat it with the dashi, it didn't shine. The beef with the noodles, it just didn't communicate with my mouth.
The dashi itself, it's got a beautiful elegance and an umami to it. But when you put the beef into the dashi, you lose all the flavor. I don't taste the dashi at all.
Charlene, you cook that Wagyu beef so well. Phenomenal. And I wish you had said to us, no, start with this, then you move on to that. Because once I go back, it dilutes everything. So don't tell us to eat it 3 ways. One way. Thank you.
Last but not least, Andy, please come forward.
Hi, good evening, judges. So the title of my work today is Wonderlamp. Going back to my roots of the show, this thing has caught me one of the best dish on the show. So I went back to give thanks to Choco.
Okay.
Yeah, this is pickled Choco. For the sauce, I've done a perchik sauce. And this is yuzu caviar.
I think you've done the lamb justice, Andy. I really like the presentation. It's clean, it's not too fussy. And I think you've got a lot of your personality on the plate. This is delicious. The lamb is cooked perfectly. The sauce, the acidity in the yuzu, the lamb, the umami and the mushrooms all together, outstanding.
You know, Andy, I have a very special relationship with ayam pecik. When I was a kid, my mom would bring me to Changi Village to eat a famous ayam pecik. It was my childhood favorite food. As I'm sitting here, my body may be here, but my mind and my soul are in Changi Village right now, eating that ayam pecik with my mom. This has made me very emotional. Thank you. You've done justice to the Choco again. You've brought Choco to where no other man can bring Choco.
I think I just blew my own mind.
Tristin, thank you very much. We love having you in the kitchen.
No, thank you for having me. It's a fun day out the kitchen. I get inspiration from everyone, and I enjoy eating good food. And I certainly did that today.
Excellent.
All right, thank you.
It's an amazing experience with Chef Tristin. He's so approachable and very encouraging. I think that is very respectable.
Okay, as always, time for us to make a decision. Never easy. Give us a minute. Jonathan, Charlene, and Andy, please step forward. So, after much careful consideration, the best dish of the day and the second person into the finals along with Naresh is Andy.
Finals, man. Who would expect? I really can't believe it. I always set a bar for myself, see. To be able to reach that bar that you set, it just feels good.
We have just one more place to fill in the finale. Jonathan, your story, 100, was very adept for the dish that you executed today. Your venison was cooked really well. The balance of the sauce was executed to perfection. The thing that failed were the roasted vegetables.
Right.
Charlene, your storyline wasn't that perfect. Your beef was marinated very well. It was cooked very well as well. The noodles and the stock, however, were a letdown. Conceptualizing the two did not work. So Charlene, I'm really sorry, but this is the end of your MasterChef journey.
Charlene, you haven't done nothing in this kitchen. Let me just remind you some of our favorite dishes. You know, I'm still remembering thinking about your scones and that chawanmushi lobster dish. That was perfection.
Who can forget the coffee butter cream puffs? Oh my goodness, that one just lives in my mind permanently.
You know, don't think this hasn't been a successful experience for you. I hope you can take back some fun, some pressure, and we've absolutely loved having you. Thank you so much. Guys, give Charlene a massive round of applause.
Thank you, Charlene.
I have finally done something for myself. I have pushed myself to the limits. Cooking is something that I really loved, and knowing that I've made it to top 4, I am immensely proud of my achievement.
See you, Charlene! Naresh, come on down and join these two. I need some fist pumping, come on!
I feel very proud of myself. I would never expect myself to come this far, you know. I'm looking forward to putting up my best dishes on a plate for the finale.
Rest up, you'll need it, because you need to prepare for battle. See you guys, have a good one.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Congratulations.
Next time.
Let's go, you guys got this.
Andy, Jonathan and Nares do battle
I don't really know what this fish is.
in a gripping 3-round finale.
Are you giving us raw lamb?
Only one will take the title of Singapore's MasterChef.